In this video, we are going to take a look at the instructions in speaking tasks 5, 6, 7, and 8. Remember, the raters are paying close attention to how well you will follow the instructions. Sometimes test takers lose points because they don't read the instructions carefully enough. Let's take a look at task 5 now. We need to really pay attention to the instructions here. In task 5, you are comparing two things and making a choice as to which one is better. But you will also be asked to persuade someone of your choice. For the first step, comparing, you will have 60 seconds to study two pictures and some information about the things in those pictures. All you need to do here is think about which one is better and click on your choice. You will then see a screen in which your selection will be presented alongside another choice made by someone else. You will have 60 seconds to prepare your response, in which you will have to explain why your choice is better. Remember, you are trying to persuade the person who made the other choice that yours is the better option, so remember to speak directly to that person. If the instructions say, "Persuade your friend that your choice is better," don't say, "I would tell my friend that." You should say something like, "Hi Bill, let me tell you why I think my choice is better." There's one more thing we need to keep in mind about speaking task 5. Remember that you are being asked to compare two things and persuade someone that your choice is better. That means you will have to talk about the differences between those two things, why one is better or worse than the other. Some test takers make the mistake of just describing two things without making a comparison between them. Let's look at an example to illustrate this point. Here, there are two forms of accommodation, a hostel and a bed and breakfast. If I say, the hostel costs $17 per night, and the bed and breakfast costs $120 per night, then I am not really saying why one is better or worse. Also, I have not expressed which choice I prefer. I am just stating the information provided on the screen. However, if I say, I think the hostel is a much better choice. The hostel is much cheaper than the bed and breakfast. Then I am clearly expressing my preference, and I am explaining why one is better than the other by saying that it is cheaper than the other option. Here, not only am I showing the raters that I understand the instructions, but I am also showing the range of my vocabulary by using my own words to persuade someone that my choice is better. In task 6, dealing with a difficult situation, you will have to choose between two possible scenarios. Let's look at an example. You are the office supervisor and you notice that water has leaked all over the kitchen floor. It needs to be cleaned right away, but Sasha, the employee responsible for this, is just leaving to meet a friend for lunch, and she doesn't want to cancel it. She asks her coworker, David, to clean the floor instead, but David refuses. Choose one. Either explain to Sasha why she should change her lunchtime, cancel lunch with her friend, and clean up the floor, or explain to David why he should clean up the floor for Sasha. So here you are choosing one option. It doesn't matter which one you pick. Just go with the one that is easier for you to talk about. In task 7, you'll be asked to express your opinion about a topic. The important thing to remember about task 7 is that you must explain your reasons for your opinion. To explain your reasons, you will need to provide details and examples that will support your opinion. Let's look at an example. Do you think that young people should travel often and learn from other cultures before taking their first job? Explain your reasons. So, in this case, it's not enough to say something like, "Yes, I think young people should travel a lot before taking their first job." You need to explain your reasons by providing supporting details, such as travel will expand their minds and teach them to be tolerant of people from different backgrounds. Travel will allow young people to have first-hand experience of places they have only read about. They may learn new ways of doing things that will benefit them in their future careers. So here I have not only expressed my opinion, I've explained my reasons by providing lots of details to support that opinion. Okay, on to task 8. In speaking task 8, describing an unusual situation, you may be asked to do more than just describe something. Let's look at this example. The instructions are, you see some people playing a game in the park, and you call your friend Adam to tell him about it. Describe in detail what the game is about, and ask Adam if he is interested in joining the game with you. In this case, you have to describe this strange game, but you also have to ask Adam if he is interested in joining in. Again, if you get a question like this that asks you to do more than one thing, make sure you leave yourself enough time to complete all that you're asked to do. So the main point here is, as you go through the speaking test, take the time to read the instructions carefully. You will have between 30 and 60 seconds to prepare your response for each task. Use that time to consider exactly what you are being asked to do and plan how you will do it.